Hey everyone, I'm Kim with Kim's Gifts and Decor. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I hope everyone is staying warm. We've had a full day today. I hope everything's okay with Moose and Carly today. Hopefully Moose is okay. Hey Holly, how are you? How are you today? So I've been prepping. Hey Desiree, how are you? Hey Holly, are y'all staying warm? It is freezing here. I woke up this morning, I'm in Georgia, and the wind chill was 11 and 12 degrees. Crazy. We're supposed to have a bad storm coming in tomorrow, so hopefully we don't lose power. Lots of ice. So on my live sale yesterday, I showed, hey Albert, how are you? On my live sale yesterday, I showed the Sweethearts shelf sitter. And then they have all the little hearts in here. Hey Margarita, how are you? Let me put you down some. You don't need to see me. So, okay, let's see how we do this. Hey, we're getting it. Hey Marquita, how are you? So yesterday I showed the Sweethearts shelf sitter, and I said I was going to make them today. I did do prep work. What you get is the 3 different 1/4-inch pieces for the heart, and then the accessories, which is the Sweethearts, the scalloped heart. Hey Rita, how are you? You ready to go have dinner? Oh, that sounds good. Where you going, Holly? The scalloped heart and the hearts. Now, all the hearts, there's 8. Hey Kathleen, how are you? Glad you're doing good, Rita. There are 8 different sayings in the hearts. It says, hug me, cutie pie, be mine, true love, XOXO, kiss me, soulmate, and love you. Thank you for sharing. Oh, thanks, Desiree. So there's 8 different sayings. You will get 24, so you will get 3 sets of the 8 for each box, for each shelf sitter. And you will get the piece of acetate that goes in there. Hey, Deanna, how are you? Hi, Brenda. Texas Roadhouse, that's my husband's favorite. Woohoo! He loves it there. So, we don't have one real close to us. It's a good 40, 45 minutes away, so it's a treat when we get to go there. Yes, Michelle. Kim's Gifts and Decor, your husband. Wait till I meet him in person, Michelle. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing great so far, Kathleen. So hopefully this year is starting out better. I had to go to New York for with my mom and dad. Things are a little bit better there, but I was able to come home, so hopefully everything stays okay. But so it's good to be back and see everybody, and I hope everyone had wonderful holidays. Hi Teresa, how are you? Thanks for switching today with Mrs. P, with Pam. That really helped a lot. She forgot about her infusion. So I prepped today because I wanted to get it together, put it all together, and I didn't want all black fingers and black all over everything, but look I still have black. But I wanted to get all these little conversation hearts painted and the edges of them done in the black, so you didn't have from the paint dabbing going over. So I did all that. I did the Sweethearts, well, most of it. Hey Ginger, how are you? Did you know why she's asking that, Teresa? Tell her to tell everybody why she's asking what my business name is. So you get the 3/4-inch pieces, which make 3/4 of an inch, and then all the accessories are done up in 1/8 of an inch. Other people are out there selling these as well, but be careful because some of them are only making these all 3 in 1/8 of an inch. Hey Stephanie, how are you? And then everything's a little different. So make sure you check out to see exactly what you're buying when you do buy it. I'm going to do both of these a little bit different. I'm doing the 5-inch one and the 4-inch one. This is the 4-inch one. This is the 5-inch one. They all come in the 3 parts. This will be the top section. This is the middle where your little shaker stuff goes in, and then this is the back. I painted the back red, True Red by Deco Art Americana. I'm trying to switch everything over to Deco Art Americana. I love them. And then I did the inside of the back layer because the top two are going on top. So the middle one I didn't need to do anything with. Hey, Uli, how are you? So then you will see that red through there. That's why I did the bottom of the front of that back piece there as well. So that's what that'll look like. And I'm going to keep the 4-inch one all red. Now the 5-inch one, I did the back. Happy birthday to Keith, 76, huh? That cake looked wonderful. This is the 5-inch one. The back is red. The front part of it, because you're going to see it, is red as well. Now the top, I'm going to do a red and a pink mixed. So I'm going to do that with you. So I prepped everything else, and then all these little hearts I did prep, and I do sell them separate. She shared it. Wasn't that so nice of Steve? Yeah. I said when I introduce myself, that's how I'm going to introduce myself to Steve. Yeah, so nice. Man. But he was sticking up for me. So that's a good thing, Teresa. That's a good thing. So you get 24 of them. So I did 4 of each little in a different color. So there's 6 different colors, and 4 of each large for the 5-inch in 6 different colors. Hey, Joan, how are you? Hey, Kim, how are you? So the colors I used were Folk Art Baby Pink, Deco Art Americana Pistachio Mint. To stay with the pastels, and I just threw the Pistachio Mint. Folk Art Light Lavender. I have the drops today, y'all. Apple Barrel Pale Daffodil. Anita's Morning Blue. And Apple Barrel Sun-Kissed Peach. So those are the colors I used for all the different pastel conversation hearts. Next. So this, I'm going to put all these on the side. Obviously, the big ones are for the 5-inch. The small ones are for the 4-inch. Hey, Eliza, how are you? And I have all the edges done. I went over all the edges with the black marker. One I like to use is the Tombow. It has one end has the brush tip, and the other end is the little nubby one. We're going to leave it dead. It's the nubby one. So is everyone staying warm? I am freezing. And then I have the heater on under my feet, and then I get too warm, like I'm having a hot flash, but I'm all past those. So it's just not good. It's not good. So the Deco Art Americana True Red, we're going to do like about halfway. I'm going to do halfway with the red, and then I'm going to do the bottom section of it pink. So the bigger one, the 5-inch one, I'm going to do half red and half pink, and the 4-inch one I'm leaving completely red for the front and back. Almost kind of like, sort of like an ombre, but not. We had a great lineup today. The only opening we had was at 7 o'clock because Carly switched to 7 o'clock, but she's not going to be on. Hopefully Moose is okay. She's got to take Moose to the vet. I guess Moose is sick, so hopefully he's okay. Where are you at, Joan? 15 degrees there. Whew. They're closing government buildings and everything already tomorrow because of this storm we got coming in. They don't know what to expect. So while this is still wet, I'm going to kind of go with pink on the bottom part of it. The pink I'm going to use is Deco Art Americana Bubblegum Pink. Pennsylvania, oh, really cold. Yeah, I have family in New York, and it's cold there too. Too cold. Do you have a lot of snow, Joan? Now I'm going to do the bottom first because I'm kind of going to go up into the red so it mixes in a little bit. Let me put this down a little bit more. And I would say what Steve, Michelle Joseph's husband, said, but I'll probably have my video taken off of Facebook, and I'm putting this on YouTube, so I'm not going to say. But he said, I'll let y'all figure it out. You have about a foot of snow on the ground now. Are you getting more? Oh my goodness. You know how men can't hear too well to begin with, right? Well, plus they need hearing aids and they don't want to wear them. Unless you're whispering something about them. Then they hear it. Then they hear everything. Sorry, Albert. No, nothing against you. Don't take offense to that at all. And it's not all men. It's just some men. I'll correct that. It's just some men, not all men. So I kind of want to go up. Well, Teresa was saying the lineup, and her husband thought Teresa said Kim's Gifts and Decor, or Kim from Kim's Gifts and Decor, and that I was a, rhymes with store. We'll put it that way. The comments are lagging. Yes, selective hearing for sure. Kathleen said her comments are lagging. Are anybody else's lagging, or is it just Kathleen? So I told Michelle now when I meet her husband in person, I'm going to introduce myself as Kim from Kim's Gifts and Decor. The you know what rhymes with store. So Michelle thought it was the funniest thing. I did too. So I'm going to do 2 coats of this. Which was nice. He was sticking up for me. He was a little upset. I still think it's funny. So I said, well, I guess that's everybody will refer to me now as. Thanks, Steve. Hey, Raymond, how are ya? Your word correct is a dingbat? Oh my goodness. Welcome. Haven't seen everyone in quite a bit. It's good to see everybody again. I hope everyone had a good New Year. I'm glad you were home safe with that whole Mardi Gras. Well, not Mardi Gras, but New Orleans. Terrible, terrible thing. Prayers for everyone there. All those families. That's just devastating. But we're glad you finally got up and got back to all of us. We were all worried about you, Raymond. I don't know, Teresa. I'm kidding. No, you never would. You would never say my business was a garden tool. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. For short, the garden tool. Yep. That's funny. I'm like, I don't think I ticked her off. I don't know why she'd say that about me. So we're going to let that dry. Now, the acetate I send, the easiest way I find to get the acetate to size, I used to, let me put this off to the side here. I used to trace it with the whole scallop thing and make a big mess. I found the easiest way, usually your comments are ahead of the video. You were knocked out, woke up, and was like, oh, you are loved, Raymond. So the easiest way I found is I put the acetate piece right on top, and then I take a fine Sharpie marker and I just outline where I want to cut it. And then that's what I cut. So then we're going to cut this and then glue it on. It's one big family. You are loved, Raymond. We're all one big family. And that's what I did with both of the scallops for the 4-inch and the 5-inch. I turned them upside down, traced the acetate, and where I wanted to cut it, and did it that way. When I used to trace the heart itself, I could never get it right. Don't know why, but this way works for me. If I can get there we go. There's the one. And now I'll do the other. Yep, Kathleen, we all love our Raymond. For sure. Hey, Tina, how are you? Welcome. Has anyone seen Janine Collins? She looks amazing. She lost a lot of weight. She has. She looks great. I feel bad for her and her rib, though. That thing's not healing for her. It's not fun. I had 2 broken ribs once, and oh, it's not fun. She's doing much better than I did, though, when I had the 2 broken ribs. I couldn't turn, I couldn't move, I couldn't cough. So at least she's able to work and do stuff. I was determined. I'm like, I am finishing a whole project on my live today, so I'm prepping. Oh, Kathleen, thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate that. Thank you. My first stars of the year, the new year, 2025. Thank you very much. Whew, that was the thing I put alcohol on to clean my finger. Oh, did that not smell good? It's one of them days, guys. Hey, Cindy, welcome. It was. I remember when my ribs were broke, I would have to grab myself by my pajamas to turn or to get out of the bed. It was horrible. And it took a long time to heal. So I really feel for Janine, I do. And then she has those stomach issues and whatnot. But she's doing, yeah, she lost a lot of weight. She's doing good. So prayers for everyone in California with all those wildfires too. Something came across my phone saying that the Hollywood sign was burning. Is that true? Is that really burning in California? I mean, it's just so sad, all those wildfires. All those people, all those homes. And then we'll do this one. See, so I did the black marker on everything today. You have some left? You've been sprinkling it around? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's so nice of you, Kathleen. That little bit helps, for sure. Buy extra supplies and whatnot from it. Thank you very much. I have to get more super glue. I go through super glue like crazy. And I saw Michelle was saying, and she's told me before as well, on Janine's that she divorced super glue, which I'm thinking about doing. She told me what she uses, and I'm thinking about trying it. I think I might try to divorce the super glue as well. We'll see. And Marie, man, kudos to Marie. She did great. We cut her down to an hour. Hollywood Hills is on fire. The sign is too. That's Hollywood Hills. I've never been there. The Hollywood sign is not on fire, as social media users. Oh, okay, Albert. Thank you for checking. Hey, Claudia, how are you? Hi, Deborah. One of the fake newses. I do want to go see that. My husband and I were just talking about that the other day. That's on our bucket list to go see. So then, and then it fits perfect. See, when I do it on the inside and trace it with the Sharpie marker, then cut it out that way, it fits perfect. It works for me. The other way, if I trace the scallops and try to cut inside there, sometimes I cut in too far. It's a big mess. So I find it much easier to do it this way. This one's being a stickler. I gotta hold it a minute. Hey, Mom, how you doing? I hope you're feeling better. You and Dad both. Both their coughs were getting better, and now they're getting worse again. And she said she just took her last steroid today. Let's see if this will stay now. It was curled up a little bit. No. Just hold it here for another minute. So the lineup. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Thanks for saying hi to my mom. So the lineup today from 5 to 7 was Shelby, Designs by T-Rex. Carly was not on at 7 a.m. She was going to go on at 7 p.m., but prayers for Moose. Poor Moose. I hope he's okay. She had to take him to the vet. She didn't know if she'd be back and what she was going to have to deal with. At 8 a.m. was Ginger, and these are all Eastern Standard Time, with Glitzy Creations by Ginger. Her little latte cup thing was really cute. With her conversation hearts. At 9 o'clock was Mrs. P. Teresa and Mrs. P had switched times because Mrs. P had an appointment she had to go to. So Mrs. P with Crafting with Mrs. P was on at 9. At 10 o'clock was Jan Ann with Uniquely Chic by Jan Ann. 11 o'clock was Cece with Dragonflies and Hearts. 12 o'clock was Janine with Georgia Morning Glories. And then we cut down Marie down to an hour, and she did amazing. She didn't finish her rhinestones, her stones on her chick, but it was really cute. She did amazing for only having an hour. She was worried about it. So at 1 was Marie with Great Creation Faux Cupcakes. At 2 o'clock was Jenny with Colossal Creations. 3 o'clock was Debbie with Paper Sweeties. 4 o'clock was Teresa, because her and Mrs. P switched, with Flower Town Crafts. After me is Sam, good old Sam with Come's Crafting Corner. And if she wants to go longer, she can, because Carly's not on at 7. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. So if Sam wants to go over, she can, because Raymond's not on until 8, the Evercrafter. Unless he wants to go on a little early, they can figure that out. And there's a little spot of red left here I have to cover. And the reason I did a darker pink, I did that Parisienne pink instead of that, was it Parisienne? No, bubblegum pink. I did the bubblegum pink because I did my hearts in the baby pink, and I want to take 2 hearts. I think I want to take Cutie Pie, which is in the pink, and maybe XOXO? No, I need one in green. Cutie Pie and Love You. Be Mine. Be Mine and Cutie Pie. So I'm going to put those on there like that. So that's why I did this pink a little bit darker. Hey, Janine, how are ya? It may be. That Moose eats everything. Moose was eating a chair she was on that one day. Hi, Janine. I didn't see you up there. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, it probably is everything he eats. That Moose eats everything. Hi, Janine. Anything good at Hobby Lobby? So that's why I did this, the bubblegum pink, so that I can do that. So I'm going to glue on now this scalloped heart with the acetone. Yes, Kathleen was saying how good you look. I said, yes, you lost some weight. You'll have to go back and look at the comments. You've been sick, but yes, you've lost some weight. Kathleen was complimenting you, Janine. Sorry, I get quiet when I start painting something or concentrating on something. So, of course, that'd be the super glue. And then I do take it and I take a little off. And then I'm going to line this up and put it on here so it dries. And I have some people cut the scallop out of the wood. I did not want to do that. I wanted it raised. And then I'm going to do it on this one too. Right away. But I'm going to go around the outside. I don't like it when it gets on the acetate. Hey Cheryl, welcome. Hi Shelby, how are you? Welcome. You just got some paint. How could you go to Hobby Lobby and just get some paint? So I think I'm definitely going to try to switch to something else other than super glue. I think I'm going to try divorcing it, as Michelle said. Ooh, where's my wipey? And then we'll put this guy on here. So did everyone watch Jimmy Carter's funeral today? I did not. I was prepping and I went to the grocery store because we're having a bad storm. And they were crazy there. There's no milk, there's no bread, there's like no lunch meat, no nothing left. Can you hear the train? Train's going by. Train! It's called self-control. I don't. It's hard to have self-control seeing some of that clearance stuff. Be right back. Where you going, Janine? You leaving us? And now we have the sweethearts. Here we are. Now we have sweethearts. I'm going to glue the sweethearts on the top here. I think this one's just about out. We're going to use the other one. Poor Harley has nothing to eat now. He'll be fine. Trust me. He won't starve. And we still have power today. I was trying to get stuff if we didn't have power. tomorrow. Because goodness, God knows how long it'll last with the ice storm and whatnot. So hopefully they're not right. We won't lose power and everything will be okay. But Harley will be fine. So we've got the sweetheart on here. Doesn't that look cute with the two different colors? Hey Michelle, how are you? Hello. Finish, then you're gonna go invoice. You need your focus. I understand completely. I understand. Well, thank you for popping on and saying hello. And then we have the sweethearts one for this one. Oh, Kathleen. I love it. I love it, Kathleen. Spinach dip. Ooh, that sounds good. Do you put artichokes in it too, Albert? I love spinach artichoke dip. Oh, Kathleen, I love it. You got to show pictures. And then we have the red. And now I'm going to glue together the back and the middle. And I didn't paint the middle at all because you really don't need to waste any paint on it. Because nobody's going to see that middle part. And then just line it up and how you want it to stand before you press it down. And then press it. Hey Sharon, how are you? Welcome. Thanks, Michelle. What are you eating the spinach dip with, Albert? So there's the two. Here's my wipe. Hey Tisha, how are you? No, but the recipe calls them. You don't like artichokes? And then we're going to do the middle section here. Yep, my super glue's almost done. Sucking for air. Line it up so it's even, and then press it down. Let me see if I can change tops on one of these. I have a Loctite that I can't get the cover off of, but I can get this top off of. So maybe I can switch them. What do you think? Got to have artichoke and I like spinach artichoke dip for sure. Hey Christy, how are you? Crackers? Do you ever have those little real flat pretzels? When I went to my sister, she lives in Florida, we bought hummus dip. And they used to have a Greek. Thank you. Prayers for everybody, for sure. Thank you, Tisha. Prayers for everybody in California and with all these storms coming in, for sure. Thank you, Tisha. So when I went to my sister's in Florida, we would get hummus. And there was a Greek one, and there was a pizza one, and there was a regular hummus. Yeah, that's gone. And we'd get those little pretzels, little thin pretzels. 8 to 10 feet added on in front of mine. He wants to see if you're actually working. Oh, no. Hey, Dee, how are you? No, we don't need to be watched. No, that's okay. Nope. Before you put this on, the scallops with the acetate, I would go around before this and kind of hide that pink and the red. I didn't do it before, so I have to do it after. You can see it through there a little bit. So I'm just going to do this real quick. So my sister had the pretzels, those little thin pretzels the other day, and she didn't, this one's dried out. She didn't have any hummus dip. And he goes, Hawaiian bread. Oh, I never tried that one. He wanted to know why she had the hummus pretzels without hummus. It was cute, so he just considers them hummus pretzels. They've got those, when I get dip, I usually get, Janine has me hooked. Walmart had this corned beef dip. It's delicious. It really is. And they've got those little pita breads, and you kind of pull those apart. I like those with dip. Thank you. I'd love the recipe. You sent it? Hey, AAA, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Oh, I got to check that recipe out. So we've got these, we've got this. I think we're in business now. So now I wanted to go Be Mine and Cutie Pie on this one. So we're going to do that. I just put the cover on and I took it off again. Maybe it's not going to fit on the Loctite one. It should, yeah. I think they're all standard. You love the two colors? Thank you. I wanted to do them both different. Thank you, Michelle. Wait till I tell Harley about Steve. So because I wanted the pink, one of the pink ones on the front, that's why I went with a darker pink for the bottom, for the two-tone. See, it's a good thing I prepped. Oh, I have super glue on my finger and almost put it on my forehead. That would have been great, y'all. My finger stuck to my forehead. Oh, now that this one, which one do I want here? I have Be Mine and Cutie Pie on that one. How about Love You? And Kiss Me. There you go. Thank you, Rita. I had this file last year and I never got to it, so I'm like, I'm doing it this year. I'm going to do both of these offset crooked. There we go. Now, so this will technically be the big shelf sitter book, and then the 5-inch, and then this is the 4-inch. Okay, now we're going to fill it. So a couple different, you can fill it with like the shakers, these heart shakers. See how I have the red and white, red, pink, and white hearts in there with the bling? There's that. Or you can just put strictly these in here. Now I do send 24 of them, like I said. So I painted 4 of each color. Super glue, gotta love it. Gotta love the super glue. So my thoughts were, all this dip is making you hungry. I know, right? I can't wait for the recipe to see it. So there's 24 of them. Let's see how they look in here. So the big ones go in the big ones. Soulmate. Hug Me. I want to get all different ones. There's no way you're going to need 24 in here. So you will have extra ones. Let's pull all the big ones out. I need a blue. Okay. So, XOXO, love you, be mine, soulmate, hug me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one color. Blue. Kiss me. What's on the front? Kiss me and love you. Okay. And then I will pick a cutie pie in a yellow. And I need a be mine. And the blue, I guess. So I have 2 on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 inside. And I would definitely put more in there. So we have XOXO. We need another green one. A Kiss Me. Another pink one. True Love. Blue. Green. Another orange one. 2 XOXO. Hug Me. We're going to put another Love You. So we've got that. Looks like the boxes you can get. Well, good. I'm glad they look realistic. Thank you, Kathleen. You had to eat a yogurt? The big one, I'm going to leave just the hearts in. They all might be okay in here. Purple and a yellow. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this together. Now when you glue it together, make sure you just kind of spread these hearts out. And then we're going to glue this front on. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different with the smaller one. Because you know we got to mix it up some, right? Get it to where you want it, and then press it down. Thank you, Kathleen. So we have, just like the candy box itself, I'm gonna let this sit a minute, we have all the little pastel conversation hearts, and it stands on its own. And then we just need to do the black around the edge, okay? But now I wanted to do something different with the small one. Let this sit over here. I'm gonna put a little bling in with it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the red, the pink, and the white heart with the pink bling in the small one. My nose is running. Let me blow my nose. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. So because I have a green and a pink here, green and I grab one of the other colors, and I have Love You and Kiss Me Out. So Hug Me, True Love, Soulmate, no, XOXO, Soulmate, and Cutie Pie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pink, green. This is harder than you think, y'all. Good Lord. Okay, so I got the 4 here. Now inside, I also want to add a green and a pink. A green and a pink. Oh, hey Rebecca, how are you? Thanks for joining. Of course, Joan. Hey Rose, how are you? Rose Mooncrafts, I would assume Rose. Thanks for watching. Got my little heater thing. So we're gonna grab a green, which would be True Love, and we need a pink. Be mine. So we've got those, and then I'm gonna add a few of the packages. I was reading, not the packages, the mix, the heart and bling mix. I was reading a message that came over about a package. So let's see if this is enough. No, we're gonna put a little more in. And I wanna grab some less red and more pink and white with the pink bling, because it blends in with the red background. And then we'll add just a few more, a yellow, a blue, and a pink. There we go. So then we're gonna make sure everything is flat before we go gluing this back side on. Hey Brandy, how are you? Hey Shawnette. I'm doing well, yes, for sure. And Rebecca she was on our live sale yesterday, the first time, and she's gonna be on again next week, so make sure you check her out. She's with Purple Dream Creations. So we're gonna put this together, and she's gonna be on her business page. I forgot to tell her that, and she went on her personal page. I feel so bad. So we have this one. I sell them as a kit. I sold them on my live yesterday. You will get 24 of the conversation hearts, all in, there's 8 different sayings, and you get 24 of them. So you will have extra, as you can see. It comes with the 3/4 inch pieces, which makes 3/4 of an inch. And then the conversation hearts, the scalloped heart, and the sweetheart is from 1/8 of an inch. Let me sit this one here. And then if you want to add the sprinkles are separate. They don't come in the kit. But see the little sprinkles in here then to add the bling? That little mixture is $2 for 10 grams if you wanted to add that. And then there is the 4-inch. This is the 4-inch, and this is the 5-inch. The 4-inch kit is $6, and the 5-inch kit is $7. And then you will have all these extra little conversation hearts to do with what you need. Hey Debbie, how are you? And again, I did them both separate. And I like them both with and without the bling. See the difference here? There's with the bling and the others. And then there's just the conversation hearts. And I like adding the 2 little ones on the side. And there's a little red spot there. I can just see me hitting that pink because that's the way my day is going. This bottom one is offset. It's okay. Now we're just going to do the edges. Nerves are better. You did great. Everyone starts somewhere. I don't go a week or two, and then I'm nervous getting on again. And don't forget, everybody has started. Everybody has been a newbie. And you got to start somewhere. And this is a great place to do it. It's a drama-free group. We all help each other. And it's like one big happy family. And I always like to seal my edges on everything, only because sometimes you get the laser char, sometimes it's different colors from cutting it on the laser, and then it like seals it as well. And then when I paint, I sponge dab, and then it seeps over. And even if you use markers, I would still recommend doing the edges. It just finishes it off to me, in my opinion, but you don't have to. Obviously, you do you. I'll do me. So we got this one here. I feel bad for not saying anything to her. I just kind of assumed. My fault. We've all done it though. Sometimes I've thought I've been on my business page and I was on my personal page wondering how come there's nobody coming on? And then I have someone pop on and say, Kim, you're on your personal page, not your business page. Whoops, that'd be why. And then I'd have to start over. We're all human. So there we have them. Here's my cap. So there we go. And I finished. It's a good thing I prepped y'all, and I'm done. I don't have to come back and finish it and put pictures because I'm done. And I have extra conversation hearts. So here is my 4-inch. I don't want to hold it by the side because it's wet. Here's my 4-inch shaker, and you can see the sprinkle mix in there. I've been around enough too, long enough, and I still know that I still sometimes have gone on my regular page. Well, human. And there's just the conversation hearts one for the sprinkles. Not without the sprinkles, with just the conversation heart shaker. So you've got the 2 sweetheart shelf sitters. And I have to say that slow or something else comes out. And then Steve, Michelle's husband, will definitely have something to talk about, right? That's so funny. I'm glad everyone's supportive. Thank you. It's supposed to be a drama-free group. So there we go. We've got our 4-inch and our 5-inch shelf sitters. So thank you for joining me. Again, up after me is Sam with Kome's Crafting Corner. Thanks, Janine. And I'm not sure if she's going to go over, if Raymond's going to come on early. I guess we'll all find out. If not, it'll just be an empty spot. You think that's funny? It's not funny, AAA. Well, it is funny. Michelle told me. She laughed and laughed. I thought it was funny, too. I told, you weren't here earlier, but I told Michelle, when I introduce myself to your husband, I'm going to say, I'm Kim from Kim's Gifts and Decor, the what rhymes with store. She thought it was funny. So, hey, Penny, how are you? We're just finishing up. But we did the Sweetheart Shelf Sitters. One without the extra bling and sprinkles, and one with. And there's a close-up of it. You can see the extra. And then we've got the one with just the conversation hearts. And you could add the extra ones. There was, what, 5 left? You couldn't add them if you wanted to. Yeah, Yeah, the garden tool. That's it. You want to buy the one I made? Do you want it made or do you want it unfinished, Kathleen? Thank you, AAA. They are in my Etsy shop already, but if you do want them, you're better off reaching out because I do exact shipping and you get a cheaper rate if I bill you through PayPal and you get it through my live sale. And that's with anything. If you see anything on my Etsy shop that you want, reach out to me. And if I bill you through PayPal, I reduce the price and shipping is more accurate. You pay less in shipping. Made, you love it. The 5-inch one, there's no bling in there. It's just all this. Do you want the extra 5 conversation hearts as a scatter? They are... There's one of each color. There's a true love, a true love, a soulmate, an XOXO, and there's 3 true loves though. I'm sorry, but I'll send them. Thank you. I will message you, Kathleen. Thank you. Yes, for sure. I'm glad y'all like it. Kathleen, if you do want one made with the 5-inch with the extra bling and hearts in there, I can make a different one. Just let me know. I'll reach out to you. But y'all go see Sam. Y'all go see Sam. And then Raymond, the Evercrafter, is at 8 o'clock. And if you have not seen anybody else that was on the lineup today, please go on and share their page. And we appreciate all your support. Janine and I both do. She said that this afternoon too. And thank you for always joining us. And thank you for the stars, Kathleen. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great one. Have a good evening. Stay safe. Pray for everyone with the wildfires and all these storms. So have a good night. Bye, y'all. Love ya.